Whoa, babe, there's heat in here.
I know.
Holy smokes. That feels good.
The new development. We got heat. So, head down to Mineral Wells, Texas to get our Autopilot installed. We're super excited about that. We'll talk more as the flight goes on. We do have an IFR on file off of Victor Yankee Sierra Airport just southwest of here, but the clouds are breaking up very nicely. So we'll grab the
outside now, we could have just filed off of Aurora.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Information, Sierra 1252 Zulu weather. Wind 260 at 23, gust 32. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,900 broken, 2,500 broken. Temperature -16, dew point -19, altimeter 3035. RNAV 27 approaching use. Landing and departing runway 27. VFR departures advise ground control of your direction of flight. Nose to airmen. Runway 1836 closed. Taxiway Charlie closed north on runway 9027 and south of taxiway Papa. Taxiway Alpha between taxiway Charlie and taxiway Alpha 2. Commission and change to movement area. Use caution with 10-foot snow banks on the ramp areas. Hazardous weather information is available on high watts of flight service frequency. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Sierra.
Alright, so we got
Corporate information.
Oh, look at that windsock.
1252 Zulu weather.
Straight down the runway.
Wind 2.
Alright, so we got Sierra.
Not broken anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just do VFR departure
Okay.
to the southwest.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ground Twin Cessna 771 Bravo Charlie.
Twin Cessna 771 Bravo Charlie, Aurora ground.
771 Bravo Charlie's taxiing out of Skyhaven. Request VFR departure to the southwest. We have Sierra.
November 1 Bravo Charlie, runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 27 via Alpha 1 Bravo Charlie.
I turned into the wind and had to add more power. Like, came to a complete stop.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it looks like we could do just one quick circle over the airport. Be fine.
On up there?
Yeah.
Or you can do 50%.
65. Alrighty. Do the checklist and check. Aurora Tower, Twin Cessna 771 Bravo Charlie is ready to go, runway 27. Just a request to one circle on when we depart to the right, because we're going to climb up above the clouds inside the Delta here, if that's okay with you.
Twin Cessna 1 Bravo Charlie, understand you want to go northwestbound then southwestbound?
Yep, we're just going to make one right 360 basically when we depart to climb clear of the clouds over here.
November 1 Bravo Charlie, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind 27025, gust 32.
1 Bravo Charlie, runway 27, clear for takeoff, thank you. At this point, considering that I didn't file IFR off of this airport, this seems like the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
Thing works a little too good. When we're on the ground and we turn away from the wind, it blows the heater exhaust in here. Then when we turn into the wind, it dies off. Alrighty. Rig set. Throttle's coming up 1700. Everything's looking good, everything's full forward, brakes release. Airspeed's alive. 80. 90. Rotate. Tap the brakes. Gear coming up.
Aurora Tower, Jet Prop 72 Hotel Charlie, carry inbound.
Jet Prop 72 Hotel Charlie, runway 27, clear to land with 27024, gust 31. Appreciate a base report on your way down.
Clear to land 272 Hotel Charlie.
November 1 Bravo Charlie, squawk 1200.
1 Bravo Charlie, squawk at 1200, sorry. It's really nice this way.
Yeah. This thing doesn't have the Bravo on it.
I got it on my other one.
Aurora 2 Hotel Charlie, base is somewhere around 1700.
November 2 Hotel Charlie, base for report.
You're just gonna keep going west and then down.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm slowly in the turn now. And Tower 1 Bravo Charlie, thank you very much. We did find a really nice hole over here to be able to climb through, and the tops are right at about 3,500 off our wing.
November 1 Bravo Charlie, roger, southwest departure first.
1 Bravo Charlie, thank you. We're already through 4,000.
Wind 270 at 22, gust 32.
Alright, we're switching. We're just 5 miles southwest.
Chicago approach, Twin Census 771 Bravo Charlie.
771 Bravo Charlie, go ahead.
771 Bravo Charlie is about 5 southwest of Aurora, climbing out of 4,800. VFR flight following to the southwest.
November 1 Bravo Charlie, reset transponder, squawk 5123.
5123.
That's Sarah, isn't it? I don't know.
771 Bravo Charlie, radar contact, 5 miles southwest Aurora Airport, altitude indicates 5,100, stereotype aircraft destination.
1 Bravo Charlie, that altitude checks. We are a Cessna 310 and we're going to Mike Whiskey Lima,
Texas.
Mineral Wells, Texas.
November 771 Bravo Charlie, roger, midway altimeter 3037.
3037, thanks 1 Bravo Charlie.
9 Echo November, turn left heading 290, join the final approach course. November 771 Bravo Charlie, contact Chicago Center 123.75.
2375 by Sarah.
Southwest 625, contact Chicago.
Secure 3434, descend and maintain 1000.
Chicago Center, Twin Cessna 771 Bravo Charlie's with VFR 6500.
Twin Cessna 771 Bravo Charlie, Chicago Center, tank at altimeter 3043.
3043.
It's been climbing
Okay, with
steadily.
349er Foxtrot, clear direct turtle, increase speed to 300.
Alrighty, babe. We do have currently about 20 knot headwind, which we knew was coming.
Yep.
So I will assume the cruise position. Check our carbon monoxide detector, which shows 0. It is very nice and warm in here. I've actually had to back the heat control off to 50% heat because it was getting ridiculous there for a bit. But if you get cool, let me know. I can adjust that right now. So we're off to Mineral Wells, Texas to get. Well, we have a couple of interesting things since we've been flying regularly. The last flight, I just brought the plane back from getting the heater installed, and they put this in. So that is
We're 2620, it's going to maintain 8,000.
Avidyne EX500. So we gotta learn more about that. That thing's gonna drive the radar, which will be nice.
1101.
And then we're on the way to Texas.
2620, say airspeed.
To have the Genesys S-Tec 3100 Autopilot installed. Probably gonna end up moving the transponder under here, slide that up, move these two down, and it will be right here.
Maintain 140 or greater, Weber 2620.
But that's the mission. We took off
Good 3699,
almost on
maintain
time.
300 knots, contact Chicago approach 135.07.
Getting comfy?
Yep.
Water Ski
Got my
4737,
flying
announcing
pants on.
maintain
Now I'm gonna put on my
13,000.
flying socks.
Dun, 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 dun. Take it off, babe.
I'm with 3442, clear direct turtle.
I got a lot of stuff back here. I don't know where I'm gonna
4868,
go pee
gonna
at.
maintain 12,000.
Well, most of that stuff can be thrown in the back.
I'm with 3442, increase speed to 300. Water Ski 4737, descend to maintain 11,000.
Told you you're gonna be nice and toasty warm.
I like it. I get a lot.
Outside air temperature is 9 degrees. Inside we're rocking about 70. Clouds are breaking up nicely beneath us.
They are.
So we were 667 miles from
Water Ski
Mineral Wells,
4737,
Texas.
maintain 3009.
Currently,
Contact Chicago approach
we knew we had about 20 knot headwind.
135.07.
As we go downfield, that will actually decrease and
with
maybe end up with a
3442,
tailwind.
contact Chicago approach 135.
But right now we're 4 hours and 14 minutes away. And checking the current weather at Mineral Wells, Texas, they are 10 miles and clear, wind 020 at 7. Although they are quite a bit cooler. A cold front came down. But supposed to be about 45 degrees today.
We're supposed to go down to Texas where it's warm, catch a little, and thaw out a little bit, but we went on the one day where it's gonna be high of 40 degrees.
It's been being like 70, 80 degrees every day, but this front just came through, so oh well.
Oh, Texas. That's where Marin Lambert's from, babe. Maybe we'll run into her.
Yeah, she'll probably want to hang out with us.
Probably. She probably watches the videos.
Jamie has a girl crush on Miranda.
Hi, Miranda. Big fan.
Big time girl crush.
Captain 4868, descend to maintain 11,000.
No, babe, if you look at this, to toggle between the different things.
4868, contact
view.
Chicago approach 135.07.
That's centered. That's north up. So it would have shown the Chicago Bravo, you see with the north up.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
But you could zoom in, which is the little knob zooms in. So we could have had a little bit of the Chicago Bravo, but I had it on forward. So it just depends on which way you want to do it. That's forward centered.
1 Bravo Charlie, contact Peoria approach 125.8.
125.8, 1 Bravo Charlie's here. Peoria approach Twin Sisters 771 Bravo Charlie's VFR 6500.
This is a 771 Bravo Charlie, Peoria approach, good morning. Peoria altimeter 3051.
3051, 1 Bravo Charlie.
Just keeps on ramping up. It's just further out. Let's see, WXA mode. Let's do the test in that. Of course, I'm all over the place with my altitude while we're playing with this. Which, to answer the question, when people want to know why I didn't go IFR, because I get asked that a lot. In this particular case, I wanted to go VFR because I knew we'd be playing with stuff, and I don't have to worry about holding my altitude precisely. And since I hand fly for the time being, that's kind of important to me.
Oh, that, and we got to climb up to right where we wanted to be, and
Yeah.
got to go direct right away.
Yeah. A little worried the way the Southwest airline arrivals for Midway come in from the Southwest. Sometimes they don't give you direct and let you climb right up, and we wanted to get on. We wanted to get on it. Alright, so let's turn the radar on now and see what she does. Alright, so the radar definitely doesn't work.
Oh, that blows.
Yeah. Should be something simple though, because it was working in the guys. I mean, he gave me a money back guarantee anyway, but it was working in the other guy's plane.
I didn't know it would pick up the ground.
Yeah, the other one did that just fine. So Peoria approach just handed us off to Kansas City Center. We're approaching the Mississippi River and Abilene, Quincy, passing in south of Quincy, Illinois. Cruising along at 6,500. The 20-knot headwind has turned into about a 10 to 12 knot headwind now. So hopefully as we keep pushing forward, we get on the right side of the high pressure there, we could start maybe catching a little bit of the tailwind. At least that's the hope. 566 miles, it says 3 hours and 27 minutes. Fancy fuel computer says we have 5 hours and 23 minutes. So we'll land with 2 hours of gas remaining. Got about 23 inches of manifold set, about 2350 on the RPM, and about 12.5 gallons per side, or 25 total gallons per hour. Crew is about, what is that? About 210 miles per hour at 6,500. I'd have to look that up, but every time I do it, it's always a true airspeed. It's always between 175 and 180 knots, so I'm sure it's pretty similar to the same. We've been in the air for almost an hour, and in 30 minutes we'll start using the ox tanks. So we had originally planned to land in Mineral Wells and give them the airplane for the autopilot. And it's kind of a big deal. Like we said before, they're going to take out the old autopilot, which is right here, and I don't even know if you guys can see this on the camera, but it's right there. And then this is the old autopilot selector, and then this turn and bank indicator is part of the autopilot with the yaw damper. So this all gets to come out, and then the servos that control it, there's 4 servos. One for the ailerons, one for the elevator, one for the rudder, and then one for the electric pitch trim. So that stuff all comes out. I'm sure it weighs a ton because it's from 1970s. and then the new servos go in, and like we said, we'll end up moving the transponder over here, move this up a bit, and then slide this stuff down, and the S-Tec head will be right there. And it will tie in, have GPS steer, a lot of cool capabilities. We'll do a bunch of videos on it to show you guys, but we're really excited about having an autopilot, especially on the long trips we take, you know, going down to Dallas, the 4-hour trip, Bahamas, you know, yeah, it's fun to hand fly. You know, we hand fly, and it's important to stay proficient at hand flying. But it is so much easier, especially when you're single pilot, IFR, and IMC, to have a capable autopilot to help take some of the workload off of you. Anyway, Mineral Wells, we're going to do that, and then thought we were going to leave out of Dallas. And what were we going to do?
I wanted to go, well, they said they were going to fly us over to, or that somebody could fly us over to somewhere, so I thought we could land at Meacham. And Fort Worth Meacham, I think is what it is. There's a place called Stockyards right there. It's like a 10-minute Uber ride, I think. We're going to go hang out there, but turns out we're not flying out of DFW. We're flying out of Love. So we're going to hitch a ride over to Love and then find something to do around that area. We should have been asking people, like, what to do in Dallas, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Should have hit kind of the last minute. They were originally planning to come yesterday, Thursday, but there was some massive low pressures, a lot of icing and bad weather. So,
Envoy 3944, contact Ham City Center 133.15.
we ended up deciding to come today.
13315, Envoy 3944.
Since we got switched from Chicago approach, the frequency has been pretty quiet. Peoria was very quiet, so quiet we got to the point where we did one of those little altimeter checks just to see if somebody was still there if we missed a frequency change. This sector at Kansas City seems pretty slow as well. So,
Gotta go find us Texas barbecue.
yeah.
I have not spent
Figure
much
something
time
out.
in Texas.
But now that we got the heat issue resolved, man, it feels just so nice. Can't get over it. We're used to like being kind of semi-cool in the wintertime when it's 18 degrees out. We took off and it was 6. It's warmed up to 18 as we continue to come south. The sun continues to rise. But, so after the heat and getting this installed, so this was able to take the place of both the multifunction display and the radar display 2-on-1. The radar's just not quite working yet. When we put it in test mode, you could see that the screen was working. It's just something's going on because it should. When I cycle it down, it should paint the ground, and it's not. So it may be something with the settings, or maybe a single pin's loose somewhere in there. But they said that they can fix that. It's not a problem. So we'll get the autopilot installed, and then we'll fly it back, and then it goes in for annual inspection. And during the annual inspection, we have shoulder harnesses. We just got notified that they were coming because they make them when you order. They said they're shipping yesterday. So we'll have shoulder harnesses. We get asked about that quite frequently. That will be nice. And then other than that, I'm going to have them clean up the left side of this panel here. Right now, there's about the DME can go, marker beacons, the old gyro slaving, turn bank, all this stuff can go. And we'll just end up moving the backup CDI over here and have a really nice clean, I guess, 8-pack, if you will, but that'll be it. And then get lighting, instead of having these post lights, have some lighting that's up here that just shines down. And they have where you can do red or white. So we're going to do those things. I need to replace the left main tire. Obviously the spark plugs are pretty new. I need to do the 500-hour magnetos on the right engine, the inspection. I did the 500 on the left engine last annual. And then I clean up a little bit in the panel, and I think that's about it. And then our big time flying season starts right after the annual inspection. That's when spring hits.
Got new visors coming too, don't we?
Oh yeah, got some new visors coming too.
You won't be able to judge the landing off the visors anymore, in theory.
Yeah, can't see, although I swear I have greased a few of them on where the visor has came down. But I am on a pretty good tear for landings right now. I'm on a good streak. That means I'm due for a botched landing, which will probably be at Mineral Wells today. Hopefully nobody's watching. That's it, and then we have a lot of fun things planned for the year. We're excited to go to Sun and Fun and Oshkosh. We don't know exactly which dates or times we'll be there, but right now we're planning on Sun and Fun and Oshkosh and a few other flights throughout the country. I'm sure we'll have some great videos everybody will enjoy. Thank you guys for the continued support. It has been amazing. For those of you who have not already subscribed, if you just log in, or if you don't have a Gmail or a Google account, you just create an account, you can subscribe, and then all it does is it will just notify you when we make new videos. And if the title and the caption looks like something you want to watch, you can watch the video. Your support's much appreciated with that.
For sure.
Oh, we had some suggestions for t-shirts and stuff. Jamie's kind of an artist. I am not. And she started working on some of that stuff.
Good morning, Kansas City Center, 6-1 Bravo Whiskey.
So maybe we'll have some.
Center 6-1 Bravo Whiskey, Kansas City Center, good morning. Quincy Altimeter 3058.
I did. I drew up a logo.
3058, 1 Bravo
And
Whiskey.
so hopefully we'll have some merch for you guys pretty soon.
Yeah.
Fire up the website.
Yeah, I would say the name of the website, but considering all I did was buy the domain, there's no point, and nobody needs to go there because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
We'll have to learn how to do that. And that took us up to the mighty Mississippi, babe. Right? Gotta be what that is.
Where's the Mason-Dixon? Let me know when we get south of the Mason-Dixon. Is that the Mississippi River?
I will, because you'll immediately feel better about life.
Fun fact about Texas. People think Texas is so big. You can fit like 3 Texases in the state of Alaska.
Oh boy. Getting the Texas people get the Alaska girl riled up with their everything's bigger in Texas stuff.
I've seen like t-shirts and stuff where they have like to scale like Alaska next to Texas, and it's like Alaska's like, oh, Texas is so cute.
So how many? You can fit 2 Texases inside of Alaska?
3, at least 3. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. You guys are gonna have to fact check me on that, but I think it's 1/3 of the size.
Oh.